Good afternoon, folks. It is Thursday, December 30th. At about 1:20 in the afternoon. It's about 51 degrees here in Woodland Hills. Light rain that's been consistent since forever for Los Angeles. Now, you know that rain, to be even discussed in most parts of the country, is pretty mundane. But that does go to show you just how much we need rain here in Los Angeles, to where when we do, those of us who go out in the rain to actually report on the rain suggest we don't have a lot of rain. We don't. So I'm going to go out today just because I have some time and nothing better to do with my life but to report stuff that is quote-unquote mundane. All right. So come along with me. Nothing special today. If this is boring to you, I got it. I got it. I really, really got it. But if you're just into mundane, silly, ridiculous things, come with me in my adventure. I have no idea what's going to happen today. It won't be for a long hours. I got a few appointments that I have to attend to. But if you want to join me in that quest and see what happens today in the life of me, then come along. All right. See you in a couple seconds or so. I hope you're enjoying your day. Oh, by the way, if you're inside, oh, so smart. You don't need to be out in this, but I'm going to show you in a couple of seconds or so just how wet and rainy it is. Peace. Alrighty, I am exiting my garage, and you can see it's a little rainy out here. So I'm going to drive a little careful because we don't want to have an accident and be taping that said accident at the same time. So I'll be very careful. In the background, you get some music. I'll turn it down for a couple of seconds. That was radio, actually. It doesn't even say that specifically. But here we are, headed down my street. Get some windshield wipers. Yeah, let's do that. Just go to the safe side. All right. So, again, only because this is Southern California, Los Angeles in particular, rain stories become a story just because we don't have much of it. Let's make sure that we're creeping out here. You can tell that it's a little quiet around these parts. People don't come out when it's raining. You can't blame them, quite frankly. But I'll be making a right here, not now, but Topanga. I'll make a right up here. It's a mess. Look at that. Crazy, huh? Hey, listen, any experience that you folks are having where you are, let me know in your comments below. We'll let me know what your experience is with LA. Again, nothing special, but for LA, very special. Alright, we know here in Droughtsville that unfortunately this is how it is this is not how it is most of the time. We have the opposite experience. I am now headed southbound on Topanga Boulevard, leaving Woodland Hills, headed towards West Hills and other communities about. Right hand side coming up is my favorite little parks, is the Warner Park. Little weekend concerts there. It's a fun place to hang out. Really nice, but you can tell that right now folks are inside as they should be, and maybe me too. But I just wanted to once more give you a sense of the experience we're having out here in San Fernando. Alright, also let me know, I don't have any big plans for New Year's. Still outstanding. Anybody want to invite me someplace fancy schmancy with some nice people? I'm open. Let me know. But other than that, what are your plans for the New Year's? I personally don't make resolutions for the obvious reasons. One, I don't keep them. That's not always true, but for the most part, I make goals and of the sort. Oh, we got a fire engine here. I hope I don't get any trouble by broadcasting this. Whatever. Anyway, yeah. So I don't make a lot of resolutions, but I do make goals throughout the year, throughout the week, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, annual goals that I try to live up to. And I must tell you, I have a fairly good report this year so far. It's going pretty well. I'll share one more really important goal that was to to get back to some sense of physicality to where, check this out, I could run. How about that? Dude, for 2 years, I have not been able to run. But with consistency, with acupressure, stretching, massage therapy, you name it, I did everything organically in order to get back to a sense of well-being, homeostasis, and just to be able to just run without feeling the despair of just walking and running. You know, it's been a really tough road, but I am so happy and pleased and blessed to be in a situation I am able to run. I was at my sister's place, as some of you may know, for Christmas. And dude, I was able to run about a mile. That's a lot for me. There was a time, folks, just for some perspective, where I could barely stand for 15 minutes. So to be able to run like that was just an amazing experience. All right, anyway, so enough about me already. I'll tell you more later. But so what are your experiences? You know, what are you thankful for? What are you blessed for? Aren't we lucky to have figured out that in order to stay safe with COVID, all we need to do is simply take a couple of shots, get boosted, stay away from people who aren't, wear a mask in most places, don't harass store employees, don't despair people because they want to do what's best for themselves and their families, and they think that wearing a mask and social distancing works. And it doesn't hurt you. Be a little open-minded about that, you know. Freedom notwithstanding, you'll be okay. Oh, looks like we got someone who wants to play games while we're driving. I'm glad we have a camera. Yes, folks, I'm paying attention, I promise you. Look at the water over there. We're gonna avoid that, people. We got some not flooding, but we got some water that's a little higher than it normally is. Look at that, folks. Yeah, buddy. It's a little crazy out here today. I'm gonna try to avoid that. We're gonna go around the long way. We don't need to be in that, but it looks like every corner you have no choice. Look at this. I have no choice but to ride in it. So let's hope we get out of this, people. We're gonna go very slowly though. Look at that. This is a mess. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Hope I got some clearance. I think we made it. That's crazy, folks. Hey, be careful out here when you come out here. Again, this is just for your enjoyment and pleasure. I'm doing the hard work so you don't have to come out here and deal with this nonsense. All right, or something like that. That's what I told myself. Not to mention I like adventures. Anyway, all right, so back to you once more. So what are your proclamations, and do you make resolutions? Do you keep them? What were the ones that are most important to you? Love to hear about that, folks. I don't have a resolution, but I do have a thought and desires for the balance of the year and perhaps moving forward. Not just peace on earth, but honestly, peace within oneself. Find a place, no matter what you've been through, to be okay with that. If you're going through some difficulties right about now, that's understandable. And I'm sure holidays kind of and tend to exacerbate when things are going the wrong way for you. That's reasonable. Now the real quest is, you have another year coming up. All the things that have happened to you probably will happen again. It's unavoidable when we live on this planet. Those circumstances continue to happen with or without your permission, and never when you're ready for them. The issue isn't that. It's about what we do with what happens to us when it happens. So true growth, maturity, adulting, call it what you will, is the ability to withstand and to hold on to reality and recognize that every situation is temporary at worst. It only lasts as long as we pay emotional energy to it. Those aren't words, just words. Those are true words to live by. All right, enough of that nonsense. Now back to the rain. I'll drop these gems in on occasion if you're so open to hear more about them. All right, now we're approaching the corner, but we don't have a lot of water this time around. So let's see what happens next. Stand by, folks. All right, so where were we? All right, so now we're headed a little bit around the corner. I'm going to be doing a stretching class at 3 p.m. So I'll take you folks with me later, but I'm going to conclude this in a minute or two here. But just a little bit more about this weather and a tour of this amazing area that I happen to live in. Crazy today, though. There's a lot of activity. Folks are getting prepared, I suspect, for the new year. So, you know, I hope you are too. Hope you enjoy yourselves and your preparation for that. Listen, if I can get some words of advice or some things to consider, thoughts to consider, be careful when you get out there on that crazy busy night. Remember that it's only for one evening. Don't lose yourself. Have gratitude. All right, let's go up this hill real quickly here. So stand by, folks. I put my car in overdrive. Oh, it's not that bad. Oh, come on, car, you can make it. You can do it. Come on, you can do it. All right. There's a freeway, as you can probably tell over there. You see that? That's the 101. Be careful out here, folks. It is dangerous. It can be very potentially dangerous for you. So I'm going to wind down here in a couple seconds. So, but I'll be back and take you over to my stretch class. I'll show you where it is. Right, none of the people, because they probably don't like camera bothering them. It's kind of a private thing. Anyway, it's great for your back if you got some back issues. Dude, I'm telling you, of all the things I've done, with, again, chiropractor, acupuncture, acupressure, massage therapy, you name it. This is the one that seems to have made the most amount of difference. This is not a commercial. I won't even say who it is unless you ask for it specifically. So I won't give a commercial, but I will say that it has made a difference, which is why I was able to run. I know. That's important to me anyway, folks. So, you know, health is so important. I'm not going to make a big fuss about that, but, you know, it's one of the most important things in our life, especially at this tender age of blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm talking about. Those of you know what I'm talking about, right? You know that age where everything hurts, even though you want to. So, oh, by the way, before I forget this, a quick shout out to my buddy on Facebook, Heather. As I mentioned to you, I know you talked about rain. Here it is, Heather. The rain. Hello, Heather. Again, the rain. It is raining out here, so this is just for you. You inspired me to want to come out here and talk about how devastating this thing is out here. So, there you are. All right, so I'm gonna wind down in a couple seconds here so I can go and get prepared for my stretch class, and then later probably a pedicure. Yeah, I do treat myself well, people. You gotta treat yourself well too. You know, if you don't treat yourself well, who will, right? You know, that's what I'm saying. And then a full body massage to get ready for the year at some point. All right, gotta run. Speak with you a couple seconds. No, I'll be right back in a minute or two. Stand by. All right, boy, it's starting to really come down here now. Just a few minutes from home. You probably recognize this turnoff now. So we're gonna scoot over here safely, people. All right, so I know I'm being watched and leered at here. So we're gonna look to the left, and we're gonna look over to the right. We're gonna sneak in here, make a right-hand turn. And we're headed home. All right. So, please enjoy your day. Treat people well. Love everybody. I'm not going all day. I'm just checking out for a couple of minutes. I'll be back. I think my appointment is at 3 o'clock, so I'll pick this up and we'll head over to the stretching place and see if I can get a good stretch in so I can get this body to do some physical work later. I may even take you down to the gym. I don't want to really do it because it disturbs people. They don't want to hear this nonsense about me babbling about nothing. So, but I might go and just show you some routines that I'm doing, but I won't say much more about it than that. All right. Listen, thanks for indulging me. Enjoy your time. I wish you were, and I'll see you in a couple minutes. All right. Ciao for now. Might have to go anyway, so as promised, here I am headed back out again for my 3 o'clock appointment, a little early, just to get set up and what have you. Now, I didn't ask them prior to if I can even film in there, so I probably won't do it out of respect for their business. But in the future, if they let me out, I should take you inside to see what I should do. Here we are at the gates. Some neighbors.
I wanna go outside in the rain. It may sound crazy, but I wanna go outside
So we're off to see the wizards. I should turn those.
in the rain.
One reason I chose to live here is because those things are super convenient. There's not too much that one has to drive too far to avoid services. So that's kind of cool.
I don't want you to see me cry.
So I'll stop for a second here so you can enjoy the ride the way I am. So hold on tight. Enjoy the music. Right on.
It may sound crazy, but I wanna go outside. Once the rain starts falling on my face, you won't see a single trace of the tears I'm crying. Because of you I'm crying. Don't want you to see me cry. Let me go, let me go, let me go. Once the sun comes out and the rain is gone away, I know I'm gonna see a better day. Right now I think I'm crying. Because of you I'm crying. Don't want you to see me cry. Let me go, let me go, let me go. In the rain. It may sound crazy, but I wanna go outside. In the rain.
So we're now approaching.
I wanna go outside. In the rain. It may sound crazy. I said it may sound crazy, but I wanna go outside. In the rain. In the rain. It may sound crazy. I said it may sound crazy, but
All right, we're here. I'll show you the front. Well, it looks like somebody just had a. Outside the studio.
I got to walk out the door. I can't stand it no more. I got to go outside.
I don't know if that was here or not when I first came by here, but there it is anyway. Well, I guess that's bound to happen. Ah,
Hello.
my man, how you doing?
Good.
Excellent. You okay?
Are you okay?
I'm good, dude.
I'm good.
Okay.
Excellent, dude.
I can record you too.
Oh, you're welcome to, of course, man.
I'll record you too. You want to record me?
Of course you can. I'm James, by the way.
I'm Darwin.
Nice to meet you, man.
I was just parked here because I'm doing a DoorDash.
Oh, no.
I was just trying to block
Oh, no, my man. You and I are family, dude. This is just fun for me. No.
What are you doing? Can I know what you're doing?
No, yeah, what I'm doing is it's a little film. Let me turn around, by the way, too. It's just the day in the life of what I do. Let me turn around so people. Yeah, James Gray, JamesGrey.
You see, you know what? You're right. Talking with people.
Yeah.
It's better than arguing with people.
Of course, absolutely, dude. Oh, not to me, you probably kick my ass.
No,
I mean, either. I'm a lover, dude. What are you talking about?
Why would I have to fight you?
Hey, listen, I just met this young man right here, and I happened to be sure it was his car they were talking about. So he was asking me what I did, so I just told him. And I just making a fun. James, yeah, Grey. Grey.
Okay.
No, EY. He's trying to find my channel. You see with my glasses on. Go up here. That one. You know what you can do? Tell you what. Why don't you give me your number and I'll text it to you. How about that? All right, we're finishing up now. So. Cool. How about that? Okay. Now I didn't plan on this, by the way. But somehow or another, when you pull a camera out, everybody now wants to be on camera. Let me show you what we're talking about here. Okay, so Asia, here I'm still here at this stretch lab, and she is now filming me, filming her, filming me. We'll take a look around here and see. Dude, this is such a great place. I'm telling you, it has made all the difference in the world. I could not have actually walked without having the assistance of these amazing people here. That's my current stretch person.
I got you.
Good.
Take care of Big Game James.
Absolutely. Would I see you next year?
You'll see me next year, brother. We'll be here.
Absolutely.
We'll be ready to roll.
And this is Asia, by the way, who decided to make it easier for me to film inside the place. I said I couldn't do it without their permission, so they gave me a couple seconds to do this, but that's about it. All right, folks. Happy New Year. I'll let you know more when I get in the car. That way they can't hear what I'm talking about. Peace. Love you. Well, folks, what an experience. So you saw earlier what this little dude was about to kick my ass because I was filming him. Now, I don't know how well the video came out, so hopefully by the time I go back and edit and see what's there, that you'll have it. But it was the funniest story ever where I was filming a car that you saw earlier. It had some damage on it. And the guy rushes over to me and says, "Are you filming me?" I went, "Well, yeah, well, I'll film you." I went, "Well, that's great. We can film each other." So I think I disarmed him a little bit. I think he wanted to kick my ass at first. And then he realized that, no, I'm just some random dude that enjoys making little home videos or whatever. And he thought I was being difficult, but I wasn't. But anyway, it's funny as hell. Again, I'm not sure how much of it I caught, but if I did, I already posted it, so you would have seen that. Anyway, so I just finished my stretching session. I think that's about it for now. I got a massage later, so that's not until late this evening. Because, you got to take care of yourself. We're the only ones, we only have one body, so if you don't take care of it, no, it won't take care of you. All right. All right, folks, what an experience. Cameras bring out the best and the worst in people on occasion. Not my intent, not a fighter. He would have probably kicked my ass if I tried for it, and that was not going to happen. But the good news is we exchanged numbers. I told him I had a little YouTube channel, so I'll text it to him shortly so he can recognize that it's okay. We're safe here. All right, but it's a pleasure speaking with you for a minute or two. Stretching was great. As I mentioned when I left, the effect I would have once I did the stretch, I feel great. We just hope it lasts longer. All right, so I'm going to go grab some tea probably over at the Starbucks over here, but I'll check back with you later, so enjoy the music. We'll see you in a couple minutes. All right, back. I'm going to go on for a couple minutes now. Here we are down here.
Oh my.
But again,
In a room full of dimes, you would be $100 if being fine was a crime. Girl, they lock your little fine ass up in the tower. The way you move like you do, ooh, it's like you do it for a living. Do a little spin, do it again. See, look like you're playing for the win. Oh baby, I'm trying to roll.
every once in a while when it happens like this, my friends, it just takes everybody by surprise, and we're not all ready as Californians for weather. I know that sounds like a really weird thing to say to those of you on the East Coast, West Coast, where you deal with a lot of weather. Not here in SoCal, not the case at all. So we're pretty newbies when it comes to even how to drive in rain. I know, doesn't even make any sense. All right, so I'm gonna get home, turn you back to some music in a couple seconds here, so you can enjoy the nice leisurely ride without all the commentary. I'm sure that gets to be annoying after a while. So I'm gonna shut this down in a couple seconds. So enjoy this next music, and next time you'll see me, I'll be parking. See ya.
Wait a minute, this love started off so tender, so sweet, but now she got me
Smoking out the window. Must have spent 45,000 up in Tiffany's. Oh no! Got a badass kids running around my whole crib like it's Chuck E. Cheese. Whoa, whoa! Put me in the gym with an X-Men in the UFC. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. I'm in disbelief. This bitch got me paying her rent, paying for trips, diamonds on her neck, diamonds on her wrist, and here I am all alone. All alone. I'm so cold, I'm so cold. You got me out here. Smoking out the window. Smoking out the window. Singing, how could she do this to me? How could she do this to me? Oh, I thought that girl belonged to only me. But I was wrong, 'cause she belonged to everybody. Just the other night, she was gripping on me tight, screaming Hercules.
I don't like that for whatever reason.
Got me in the club looking for a new love, someone help me please. Baby, why you doing this? Why you doing this to me? Girl, not to be dramatic, but I wanna die. This bitch got me paying her rent, paying for trips, diamonds on her neck, diamonds on her wrist, and here I am all alone. All alone. I'm so cold, I'm so cold. You got me out here. Smoking out the window of the Benzo, the Benzo. Singing, how could she do this to me? How could you do this? Oh, I thought that girl belonged to one thing for sure, one thing for sure. But I was wrong. I was wrong. She belonged to everybody. Yeah, she belonged to everybody. She belonged to everybody.
that, folks, I'm home. Well, that's it for today. Again, what's happening next is Sarge's appointment. Get ready for an amazing first of the year. That was fun for me. I hope you enjoyed this really weird video. It did turn out to be pretty weird. There was a couple of interesting parts in there. So I hope you enjoyed it too. My new buddy who I met earlier, enjoyed the channel. There'll be more of this to come. So have a good rest of your day. I'm sure I'll talk to you before the end of the year, but in case I do not, I love you all, peeps. Always a pleasure hanging out with you. Please, comments are completely acceptable no matter what. All right. Hope you had fun. Take care.